Welcome to the City of Florissant Podcast, your go-to source for news, events, and stories from our beautiful community.
I am Mayor Tim Lowery. Welcome to another edition of the Florissant Podcast Show. With me today is Joe Eagan. He's a councilman from Ward 3. And Patrick Mulcahy. He's our Director of Administration and Economic Development with the city. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you for having us, Mayor, as always.
Appreciate it. So we're actually here to talk about the St. Patrick's Day Parade, the 5K run, and the festival. So we want to kind of start that off, talk about your role with that committee.
You know, back in, I believe it was 2020, we decided, a group of us got together and thought, what a great city we have with lots of festivals. One thing we were missing was a St. Patrick's Festival and Parade. And that's the genesis of the organization that has come to be since then. I currently sit as a president of the committee, as Pat as the vice president, but to say that we are the heart of this organization would absolutely be foolhardy, because we have so many great people on the organization that just work their tails off throughout the year to pull out just what is obviously going to be a great event this year.
Very good. And so what is the date of the event, and does it start on that Saturday, goes into Sunday, is that correct? Or
we actually start, we have an actual 2-day event. We start on Saturday, March 14th with a packet pickup bra run, but more importantly, this year we're adding a mass at the St. Ferdinand Shrine, Old St. Ferdinand Shrine. We'll do a mass at 4 o'clock, and then Sunday we have a full day of events.
Very good. And the other thing on that Saturday, I don't know it's necessarily sponsored by you, but we also have the Luck of the Irish Golf Tournament.
Yeah, that's something we've always done in coordination with the Florissant Golf Club. It's kind of a kickoff to the whole weekend. People love that. It sells out every year. Sam at the golf course does a great job putting that together. And one cool thing I heard this year, our new superintendent over there, Kerry Gerber, he got the lake all cleaned up, and he is going to dye the lake green like the river in Chicago for that event. So
wow, that's great. You know, so the Luck of the Irish. Why did they call it the Luck of the Irish Golf Tournament?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so do you know the answer?
I do know the answer.
Go right ahead.
They remove the pins out of the cups, the holes on the green, and they put at least one additional hole on each green.
Yes.
And so wherever you land, it's kind of the luck of the Irish, and you get to pick whatever hole you wish to putt for.
Correct. Yep, that's absolutely right. So it's pretty neat. By the way, it is sold out again this year. It's already been sold out, but it's a great event. And let's talk about going into Sunday then. What's the first thing? I guess the 5K run starts Sunday?
We start off very early Sunday morning, and we have a 5K run, but right before we do the 5K run, we have a Leprechaun Dash, and that's for the kids. And it's just a great event. If you've never seen one of those, we've had a couple of these types of events each year, whether it be at the bike races with the kids having a short bike race. But this, at our 5K, we do a Leprechaun Dash. It's about 100 yards, but it's not only a great way to get the kids interested in fitness, but also to bring them out in the community. It's just a great way to start the day, and it kind of highlights that we really are a family event. And then right at 9 o'clock, we will step off with a 5K run walk that will go through Old Town, including St. Patrick Lane. And then at noon, we have the parade. The Grand Parade this year is going to step off from Bangert Park at noon precisely, and we'll go on New Florissant Road to St. Francis, and St. Francis, it'll follow the same route that the Valley Flower Parade does into the park, where we will have the Irish Festival.
That's the Stay Home Association of the Knights of Columbus Park?
Yes, sir, it is. And that will roughly start at 1 o'clock and will be done at 6 o'clock sharp, so we can get all the kiddos home and get them cleaned up and put to bed for another day.
That's right. So what do we got to expect when you go down to the festival?
Yeah, so the festival, it's the goal of the festival every year is to be family friendly. So we want to make our festival somewhere where young families can feel comfortable bringing their kids, have plenty of events for their kids, but also have stuff for the parents to do as well, and grandparents. And one thing we're really proud of is, last year we obviously had to cancel the event due to the devastating tornado, but we're really proud that mostly everybody who was going to be there last year has agreed to come back this year. A lot of, I think the community will be excited to see, because last year, what we had planned last year was going to be our biggest event ever. And so this year is now going to be our biggest event ever with the festival, all the kids' events. I could try and name them all. There's so much going on. We got a rock climbing wall. We got a mechanical bowl. We got a train for the kids. We got bounce houses. And then for the parents and the grandparents, we got plenty of food, plenty of drinks. I think axe throwing as well. I don't know if that's for the kids or for the parents or for both. There will be touch a truck with fire trucks, police vehicles, things like that. So, and then obviously it's an Irish festival, so there will be corned beef and cabbage from the Knights of Columbus. There will be Irish dancing, Irish music on the main stage, also a small stage under the pavilion with more Irish music. So it's just a great day to bring the family up and enjoy what we got going on.
Yeah, like I said, it's always been a great day, and unfortunately, all the work you guys put into it and had to cancel it last year, as everybody remembers, we had the March 14th tornado hit the city of Florissant pretty hard that day, and honestly, didn't really have much of a choice other than to cancel. I mean, a lot of damage down there at the Knights of Columbus grounds and like around the city, so that was unfortunate because I know you guys put a lot into it, but we certainly appreciate everything you guys do. So if somebody wants to put a unit in the parade, is there still time to do that?
There sure is. We're getting very close to being done accepting applications. But if you go to FlorissantSt.PatricksParade.com or Google Florissant St. Patrick's Day on your Facebook search bar, you will find our website and our Facebook page. And those are great ways to get into what's going to happen on that day and get signed up for the parade. We anticipate around 50 units again this year, which we should have had last year had we been able to pull it off. And I think it's going to be a fun time. We have a variety of vehicles. We have some old cars. We have some marching troops. We have some politicians coming through, as we always do. We have the elephant from Bowl and Towing will be back as always, and it's always a fan favorite. And of course, the Mulcahy Shriners are back.
Oh, great!
And they are always a hit with the kids.
And so I guess also the information for the 5K run and the Leprechaun runs on there also.
Access to all our activities are on our website and accessible through our Facebook page.
And as far as the run, that is one thing you can sign up the day of. It's going to be a little extra charge. There might not be a shirt for you, but you can sign up and still do the run that day if you're a procrastinator.
Very good. Yeah, I know there's something else that you guys had to cancel back in January because of a snowstorm. Was your green tie event? You want to talk about that? And then I know you have a makeup date, and I think you got some openings that people would like to attend that.
Absolutely, you're right. Back in January, we had a catastrophic snowstorm that crippled most of America, I think, including the Florissant area. So we felt it was in our best interest of our guests, to go ahead and postpone from that January date, and we've moved it to April 24th. It'll be at Catering to You, which is on New Halls Ferry. If you've ever been to one of their events, they do a great job. This is going to be a dinner and dance type of event. And once again, if you want to look into that event, it's going to be on our webpage.
Very good. Well, gentlemen, like I said, I certainly appreciate you guys doing this. I mean, these events mean so much to the city. Anytime we can bring our community together means so much to all of us, and I think our community really appreciates it. And you guys really do put a lot of time and effort into it, and as your committee does also.
We appreciate those sentiments, Mayor. You know, it's great to work and live in a community where we have so many festivals and so many times we all get together. And for one day a year, we're no longer Valley of Flowers. We're Valley of the Shamrock. So we encourage everyone to come out on March 15th.
Sounds great. This concludes another edition of the Florissant Podcast Show. We are Florissant Strong.